Hi guys, I'm Manya. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very interesting yet embarrassing story time for you guys. Uh, you know, I've so basically, I don't want to start right. I don't want to start it. What am I saying? Why am I so awkward now? Okay, so basically, you guys know that my jokes are lame and that I talk absolute shit. Like I say things without thinking twice. And you guys laugh, okay? My friends laugh at it all. मतलब कुछ तो है कि बकवास टाइम में जैसी भी करूँ, I keep people entertained. And another thing that keeps my friends very entertained is my love life, which does not exist actually. So that's funny. But there's a few prospects here and there every now and then. I just hope my cousins are not watching this. Anyway, any fucking way. This is like the most embarrassing thing ever. Not ever, but I mean like in my romantic life aspect. It sounds so weird when I'm saying all this. But anyway, and the only reason this is embarrassing is the most embarrassing is because the embarrassment was not brought upon me by the guy. It was me this time. That's why it's even more embarrassing. I don't think I should be doing this. I know that I'm gonna get whacked by my sister because she knows all this. Okay, by the way, there was no judgment from her side. उस टाइम पे भी ऐसा कुछ मुझे वो नहीं हो रहा था कि हो what the fuck is happening, why is this happening. सही है ना? हाँ, why is this happening. मतलब ये तो रिद्धि ही बता पाएगी because उसी का ही सर खाया मैंने. Yeah. Oh wow. Okay, so this guy, okay, he's a creator, he's a very good creator, and I followed him, and I think we have some mutual, so he followed me back. All right, I was like, wow, it's good, because he seems really cool and all. And then he posted a story. Why am I smiling? Okay, I will be smiling throughout this entire video, but please don't assume that I like him, because whenever I'm telling some stupid thing, you will see me smiling, especially when it's about guys, which makes people think that I like a certain guy, but fuck no.
Oh hell no! Hell no!
Either way, yeah, so I followed him, he followed me back, and then he put a story of one of his reels, and I had seen that reel like a year or two ago. So I texted him, oh, I did not know this was you, I saw this reel way back. And then we started talking. We talked like 2-3 times, but his pattern like of texting was very weird. Why am I fumbling so much? I'm not getting it. And then like he was really cool, but the thing with him was he would come, like he would text me, and then I text him back, and then he'd like respond in seconds. Okay, so it was like a one-on-one conversation going on, and then in the middle of the conversation he would just disappear, and like for good 24 hours, 18 hours, and like you have to text him to get him back to to the conversation, right? So I find that a little weird. It makes me think that the other person is not interested in talking to you, especially when they're posting stories and all at the same time while you're on delivered. So I let go the first few times because I was like, okay, we're not even that close. I don't even know him. He does not know me. So whatever it is, it's fine. But then we did talk a little bit more, and it's the same thing. So it started annoying me a little bit. Like, if you want to talk to me ढंग से. What is this on and off? I don't get it. And then when I thought about texting him about this, I was like, if it happens, good. Like, I just wanted to be friends with him because he's a really cool guy. He seems very fun. And yeah, he was sweet to me in the conversations that we've had. So, and I'm always looking for cool, fun people to be friends with. That's okay, I need to smoke a little bit. And yeah, so I was like, whatever happens, happen. And I texted him a little late at night, and he did not respond. So I think he was gonna, like, he responded the next day, and I told myself that if it happens, good. If it doesn't happen, even better. That's just my mindset throughout my life. So when I slept with this thought, if it happens, good. If it doesn't happen, even better. Like if he wants to be friends, that's good. And if he doesn't, why am I repeating the same thing? You guys got it. So I go to sleep, okay, and this guy shows up in my fucking dreams. Like, we are not even talked enough for him to be showing up in my dreams. And not in a the dream was weird. Like, okay, so let me describe the dream to you if you care. I was roaming with a girl that I'm not even that close friends with. We just follow each other on Instagram, and we are in this girl's GC. She's very sweet. We've talked 3-4 times. And yeah, so in that dream, basically it's me and that girl living together in like a 1 BHK. So this is the entry room, this is the bed, there's the washroom, and here's the kitchen. And we're sharing that small of a room. And this guy, basically, who I got the dream about, is fully chasing me, and not like, chasing as in running after me. Like, how guys chase you when they want to date you. That, like, he's getting me flowers, and I'm like, I'm playing coy that no, I don't want it. And like, how it is when the girl is deliberately making the guy chase. That all that is happening in my dream, and I am with my roommate, the girl from the GC, and her boyfriend is also there in the room. And then the girl's dad shows up, and he's scolding you, what is happening, and they're talking in a different language. So I just go, and when I go, I meet him again, and he's waiting for me, and he's got gifts for me, and he's just saying like, let's meet and whatever. I don't even remember ढंग से, this is from like December. That's why I'm like fine with it कि हो गया, बहुत time हो गया. And I'm wasting so much liquid. I'm getting the floor dirty. I'm gonna close this thing. My hands are all soapy now. Fuck. Let me go wash my hands. So the dad shows up, and then I go, and then he's waiting for me, and I have to go to a family event. And somehow, by some stupid logic, my house is like 10 minutes away from where I'm living in the small 1 BHK. And there's a family event where I have to be. And he's coming with me, throughout the walk. And he's trying to talk to me, he's trying to convince me, whatever, the chase thing. Again, I don't remember what exactly it was. And then I tell him to go because I have to go to my family when I don't want anybody to see him. This is already so embarrassing. We've not even gone to the main point yet. That made it so much more embarrassing. Either way, then I wake up from this dream, and I'm like, what the fuck? Because now I'm seeing this guy in a completely different light. And I used to make fun of people who would be like, whose feelings would change for somebody when they get a dream about them. I used to be like, how are you so stupid? Till it was my turn. Amazing. Anyway, I wake up and I'm seeing this guy in a different light, and he's responded. He's saying that, he's not a big texter. He does not really talk to people on text often. He only opens Instagram to respond to brands or whatever. I take all that shit as excuses, but any which way. Again, we talk a little bit. He texted me a few times, and then one day I was like too happy. I was like very, very, very happy. And I texted him ki, man, you're so cool. Not so cool. I think you're really cool, and I would love if we could be friends. Yeah. No, I said I really like your vibe. I was about to write I like you. You do not like him. Thank God I did not write I like you. Thank God. Anyway, he said, yeah, haha, whatever. What made you think of it? Because I sent that text at 3 a.m. Anyway, moving forward. Then we talked a little bit. Again, those were good conversations, but then same thing. His texting pattern is so inconsistent. I'm like, fuck it. I can't talk to somebody who is inconsistent, right? And then I'm getting all my feelings mixed up. What is happening? I'm constantly texting my best friend like, what the fuck is happening? And the only reason all of it escalated so much is because I showed him to my cousins, and they said, yeah, he's cute. When I said he's cute, no, they said, yeah, he's cute. I'm not saying he's not, but in the past, what has happened is if I'm saying that I'm involved with this guy or whatever, and my sister or my sisters, like my cousins, they tell me that Vanya, he's ugly, don't do it. It does the job for me. Like, it didn't once, and then the second time it did. Almost. Almost. But like, yeah, the embarrassment from the first two times was so bad that I was like, अगर वो मुझे बोल देते कि Vanya, no, he is not that good looking, it would have been no problem. And the thing, yeah. Now, moving forward, I'm getting all my feelings mixed up. I'm like, what? Why is he not responding? Whatever. I did not even like him. I just had this idea of him in my mind that I wanted. And even that idea was not exactly, wow. Where am I going with this? Yeah. So I'm basically all mixed up. Because when we talk, it's so nice, and then he just disappears, and I'm like, what the fuck? So anyway, I have told myself that if this guy does not change by the end of this year, then I'm not gonna talk to him. Because वो तो मेरे से वैसे भी नहीं बात कर रहा था उसके बाद, like voluntarily. So I again say it out loud to myself, कि Vanya, have some self-respect. If he does not text you, do not text him. And if this is over, let it be over. This dumb bitch shows up in my dreams again. I'm talking about the guy, not the girl. The girl is really sweet. He shows up in my dreams again. Matlab, I push myself to the edge. Okay, I'm getting out of this. And then he shows up in my dreams again. Why are you doing this to me? Why? Second dream, I don't even remember. But then, that's when things got really bad for me. And then, we didn't talk. I still didn't text him at all, because I was like, बहुत ज़्यादा embarrassment हो जाएगी मुझे. और फिर मेरा जो the people who have come from Instagram, who think that I'm a baddie or whatever, I would have such good self-respect. This is the first time that I've been like, छोड़ो यार self-respect. Why? Because I thought that I liked this guy. It's all in the past. Anyway, moving forward. So 5th of January was my after farewell, and I'm a little bit out of my mind. And I, मैं घर से सोच के गई थी कि मैं बस ये चीज़ ना बोल दूँ. And मैंने थोड़ा सा अपने दिमाग से बाहर हो गए. I told my best friend, and there was another girl there at the party, and I uttered, why does he not like me back? Yeah. I don't remember the obviously. I don't know that I remember much from that night. But yeah, I was like, why does he not like me back? That's what people told me. That's the only thing that they told me. So I cannot tell you this in, deep context. But I was so scared I was going to say this, and I said it. Why does he not like me back? Do you even like him? No, you don't. You don't even 100% like the idea that you have of him. What are you doing? Really, really, really embarrassing. And then उसके बाद भी I did not text him because I was like, ये तो बहुत ही खराब scene हो रहा है, बहुत ही खराब. Like, it should have never. It's like it kept escalating from embarrassing to more embarrassing to even more embarrassing into the कि क्या कर रही है ये लड़की. मतलब still without even talking to him, I just could not fully get over this thing, get over him. Oh no, actually we did talk a little bit before we stopped talking, because the same thing happened again, like with the inconsistency, and then I was like, I can't keep doing this, because it's only little bit okay to put yourself through an embarrassing stage if at least you're enjoying. If you're getting no enjoyment out of it, then what is the point of even keeping yourself in a position where it's really fucking embarrassing, right? Then I unfollowed him, finally. and my best friend was so happy. Like I texted the and followed him because मेरे से उसकी stories देख के तो नहीं हो रहा. And the only reason this is so embarrassing is because it took me 7 to 10 days to move on from this shit. When it was nothing, कुछ होता तो मैं इससे move on करती ना, but this thing just did not leave my mind for a good week or 10 days. And usually it takes me like 1 day or 2 days, or like if I've been with somebody for a very long period of time, so a month or two. That's how quickly I move on. So the only reason this was embarrassing was because I could not move on throughout. That's the thing. That's the embarrassing story time for you guys. And I know that he's not gonna watch this. I know that I don't even think he knows I have a YouTube channel. That's why I said everything out loud for you guys to enjoy. I know this was very scattered because I was very, very, very flustered. Because why am I telling you embarrassing things about my life? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching and enjoyed listening to my little rant, basically. I just hope that that guy does not watch it. And even if he does, who cares? Like, we are not in touch anymore. Anyway, bye, you guys. Why do I keep saying the same things over and over and over again? Bye, you guys. Finally. Bye. I love you.